What's up guys, Alec here. Today I wanted to make a video for you guys just to show you basically the steps on how to sell on Amazon from A to Z. What we're doing is we're private labeling, and basically you're taking products that currently sell on Amazon that have enough demand, and you're basically putting your logo on it and selling the same product, maybe slightly differentiated, and just taking a piece of the existing demand. Some people overcomplicate this process. It can be a little confusing. A few little things that people get confused at, but it's not too hard. So I just want to show you guys step by step how to do this. So the first thing you're going to need to do is set up your account. You need to be 18 years or older to set an account up. Otherwise, just have a parent or something help you to do that. What you're going to need is an EIN number to set your account up, and basically it's just a unique identifier along with some legal information to get started and enrolled in the selling on Amazon. If you're going more of the business route and you want to create a real business out of this, you're going to want to create an LLC. You could do that on sites like LegalZoom.com. It's pretty simple and it's not too expensive. You create an LLC, and you basically get a tax ID, which you're going to need to put into your account to open up your Amazon account. Another thing you're going to need is a logo. You're going to use that to basically put on your product and send to your suppliers so that they could put it onto your product and it's unique to your name and to your brand. It also helps with sticking out and standing out from your competition, and so that people don't kind of hijack you and sell on your listing and take your listing and all your sales. So the second step is product research. And this is one of the most important parts of selling on Amazon. Without doing this properly, you could really get into the wrong products that don't sell or don't have enough demand. So you really want to make sure that you're picking the right products properly. So you're going to need a software for this. Jungle Scout is what I use, and I've had a lot of success with it. It basically pulls all the numbers of the products you're looking at and gives you the ranks and everything in a nice graph. So I have the link to Jungle Scout in the description if you're interested. So basically it's all about like criteria. So you want to pick products with high demand, low competition, not too many reviews, easy to private label, lightweight, small. So all these criteria that go into picking the best product for your brand. Easily to ship, it's not too heavy. So these are some of the things you want to keep in mind when you pick your product. You want to also do your due diligence when picking your product and research and make sure that you're not getting into a gated category. Just check if you need to call Amazon and ask them, is this product gated? Are there any legal issues with it? Make sure that the product you're getting into is not patented. This comes up a lot, and people get themselves into trouble. They go into a patent product, and then they get it into Amazon. They go through all the work of setting up listings, sending money to their suppliers, building a product, everything. They get it there, and within 2 weeks, it's taken down. It's a patented product, so you just want to make sure that it's not patented. And one way to do this is by searching your product on googlepatents.com and just making sure that you're okay and good to go. So once you pick your product, you went through all the product research, it's time to find a supplier. So you basically go on what we use to do this is a website called Alibaba.com. It's suppliers from China, and they put their listings up for the products, and you search Alibaba. You contact multiple suppliers and ask them all your criteria, if they have what you're looking for, and basically you find the best supplier and you're going to use PayPal and Trade Assurance to send 30% deposit, and then after everything's finished, a 70% to finish the payment. The first 30% is done with PayPal or Trade Assurance. The reason why is because um, they're secure and they're safe, and if anything does go wrong with that 30%, you always have recourse. You can always go back to PayPal or Trade Assurance, and they'll back you, and will be able to get your money back without any issue. If you do it with a wire transfer up front, you really don't have the uh, any leg to stand on. So you just want to make sure you do with like a verified method of transferring money up front. You're gonna get a lot of terms like thrown at you from the suppliers for shipping, like DDP, FOB, all these other terms. It can be confusing, but just know that DDP is what you want to do starting out as a beginner, new selling on Amazon, private labeling. It's basically door to door, so it goes straight from the Chinese factory straight to the Amazon warehouse. It's the best way to do it, and that's by air. You don't have to deal with custom forms, any ports, anything like that. It could be a very confusing process, and you might have to hire a freight forwarder. Kind of once you know exactly how many products you need, and you kind of have everything into motion and put into place, then you could do sea shipping down the road to save there. But in the beginning, you just want to do air. It's the easiest way. The next step is to create your listing. So everything's good. You have your product. The suppliers are making it. Usually within 2 to 3 weeks, it should be ready. Another few days for air shipping into Amazon. So you create your listing. What you're going to need is a UPC code. You can get these on Barcode Mania, or you can get them on eBay. They're really cheap. You can get 50 of them for about like $20, but you only need one for each product. So if you have 1,000 units and one product, you just need one UPC code. So what else are you going to need? You're going to need images. How do you go about this? You can ask your suppliers for high quality images, and they'll send you the images that you could use on your Amazon listing. If you have your logo on the product, you could just like Photoshop your logo on the product just so that yours stands out and you don't get any listing hijackers trying to come onto your listing. Or you can get professional photos. How to do this once your products get into the Amazon warehouse. You create a removal order for one product. You send it over to your a photographer. Now, how do you find the professional photographer? It's simple. Either Fiverr or Upwork. You contact them, and it's usually $150, $200. It kind of ranges, but you're going to get high quality product photos. And in my opinion, it's one of the most important things. So it's really well worth the investment to get great product photos. You know, they have it on a white background, perfect shadows, and it's like really important to your product listing on Amazon. It can help you tremendously in ranking and creating sales. So the next thing is, once you're done with that, you create your shipment. So you basically go into your Seller Central. You send and replenish inventory. You're going to come to another screen where you put in all the factory's address and all their information, the shipment information, how many cartons, how many units you're sending into Amazon, the dimensions and the weight of the shipment, and then it's basically going to generate labels for your product. So it also will spit out a what Amazon calls an FN SKU. It's basically their tracking UPC code. So you're going to take that FN SKU and send that to your supplier. They're going to take that and usually with a sticker put that on to all of your products. So when it gets into Amazon, Amazon knows this is your product, and they scan it and they can ship it out to your customers with no problem. So you have your logo, you send them your logo. Again, you can create that on Fiverr or Upwork. It usually costs $10 to $20. It's not too much. You have a logo created. It could just be your brand name or anything you come up with. You send that to your supplier. You print the box labels and send the labels to your supplier. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. Once your shipment arrives in the US, everything's going to get updated. You're going to see in your Seller Central where your units are, if you have a tracking number. And once they arrive, Amazon checks them in, and then it's just time to start selling. So you have your listing, and the next step is to start to get your product ranked. And there are a few methods to do that. You basically just want to rank for your main keywords and get them up to the top, and that's basically the whole way you're going to get your product to sell. You need to be on page 1 to do this. You could either do this by PPC, and that's pay-per-click, or you could do giveaways. So, I mean, that's how you're going to surge to the top of the page and then just get organic sales. There are a few methods to do that. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. There are some more little tips and tricks. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. There is a course in the description if you want to learn more about this and you're serious about selling on Amazon and you want to take a deeper dive into it and learn how to do it, how to create a business. It's just amazing. It's kind of really hands-off. You don't really touch any products. It all goes straight to the Amazon warehouse, and they take care of everything. They take care of shipping. You don't have to ship anything. They take care of customer service. It's a pretty amazing thing, and if you're interested, the links are in the description. And I'm going to be putting out more content about Amazon and e-commerce and entrepreneurship, so give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks a lot.